Welcome back. We're transitioning into fall. I said it. I'm sorry.
Don't say it.
All right, but we're not quite there yet. So we wanted to make a wreath, guys, that would work this time of year and into the fall. Sunflowers are perfect. It's that time of year. I love them.
You know my cousin Heather in Texas? She put up her 4th of July stuff and said, enjoy it because fall's going up in a few weeks. I'm like, it was July.
Well,
Come on.
I guess the point is you really can do what you want. It's your house.
Yeah, it's your house.
But I want to start with this. Jeremy and I are working together on this project, and a lot of times we don't finish it, so you don't see the finished product. We are going to try to make that happen today where you can see it. But let me just show you what I'm using here for a wreath. All right, this was in the trash can, guys. This is the top of my my laundry basket that was looking really, see, it's coming apart. And this is the back, and you've got a little handle here, which I'm going to use to hang on the door. I thought, I'm going to throw that away, and then I thought, no, I'm going to make a wreath out of that. I went ahead and glued this on the front, this little foam, because I want it to be kind of dimensional. So we're going to go with sunflowers, but Jeremy's making a beautiful...
You're delusional.
I'm delusional?
No, you said dimensional? I was just kidding. I was playing off.
Did I say it? Okay.
No, I was playing off your words.
Okay.
I was just playing off your words.
Now, you've got a bow there. I wanted the bow to be kind of demure because we've got some bright colors here. And
I'm delusional.
You're delusional. You're making the bow that's going to go. We're not even sure how that's going to go. We're going to work together on this project. I'm
making a bow, too, that's not even going to be like a traditional bow. The bow is going to sit on the oasis and cover it so we can put a sunflower. So it's going to be basically lots of loops. You could do this by making a bow or make individual loops and just glue them on if you wanted to.
Okay, that sounds
If you're not good at making bows.
Oh, well, right. And that is a talent, and I did learn that once. And this is the very first time I've used this glue gun, guys. Got it last night, so it's taken a minute to get through there.
Crafting time. Crafting time is time for crafting time. Sorry.
You know, this looks like a really good gun. I sure hope it works.
It looks industrial.
It does. Okay, we got some glue happening now. Yeah.
Okay.
Just don't want it to mess everything up. All right.
Sometimes you just got.
So we're going to use some greenery. I'm going to start over here so you can kind of see what we're doing here. I'm going to put that in. Now, let me just say, I'm going to hold this up. Jeremy likes he wants these to show. He likes the ruggedness of that. The texture. So I'm going to go around.
You know why, Kelly? It's unique.
It is unique.
It's unique.
And you know what I think I'm going to do to make this easier? I'm just going to go ahead and put it in the foam because it goes in faster.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Why glue if you don't have to?
And this one I may have to glue. But I've got some bright beaded kind of orange colors that are going to go in here.
And I'm actually.
Are you going to go ahead and start with your?
The bow is getting. It happened pretty easily. If I need to add more, I will.
Okay.
But what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to add some of your brown twine that's wired.
Yeah.
And I'm going to add it so I can then stick it in the middle.
Stick it in there.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that would be easy to attach then.
I like that. And it is fun to craft with someone else.
How about your clippers?
Sure. The thing is that. You know, we've both done a lot of this, and the thing of it is that sometimes it's hard to rush. And so for TV, it is a hard project because, do you ever do this? Do you ever make something and then just, you have to walk away?
Oh, absolutely.
You have to walk away because it's like, I'm not sure that I love that.
100%.
You get up the next morning, you look at it, and you're like, that's pretty good. I really do kind of like that.
Or you wake up the next morning and go, oh man, I need to change that,
That's exactly true.
That's normally what I do.
Sometimes, I say you just do what you like. You know, if you do what you like, not that it has to have a plan, just do what you like.
Okay, do you have scissors by any chance?
No, what do you need them for?
To cut the ribbon off?
Oh, man, we do have scissors. Can somebody get us some?
Savannah, do you have any scissors in the weather lab?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
I forgot about the cutting. Totally forgot about it. Hey, can we just clip it with this? Can we?
Well, it's going to be very...
Do you want it short?
Yes, I'm not going to have a train on this one.
Okay.
Wait, do you have it? Oh, she has some.
Oh, she's got some.
Thank goodness.
She's a
Because this one, I don't want to have anything draping down unless you want me to add it afterwards. I can add it.
Thank you, love.
Thank you, Savannah.
Thank you. I'll tell you what, you can prepare, and somehow you're just not all there.
There.
All right, I'm getting this part pretty good.
Okay, so I'm going to get this. What I'm going to
that looks lovely.
This is going to cover this, and we're going to put that sunflower in the middle.
Yes, we are. Now, I'm going to start cutting that if you want me to, because how...
Yes, I need it.
Like half of that, probably?
Let's try that first, and we'll see. What I'm worried about is getting it in the center with
Now, these you kind of just got to bend back and forth because there's a heavy wire in there. Now, do you like the idea of the, having the sunflower up higher?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, Savannah found some, Charlie. Sorry. Thank you.
What do you need?
Running scissors. That thing when you're done.
Okay, you go ahead.
Sorry.
I'll keep going.
What I'm going to do is cut this and then stick this down, and then can I fluff it?
All right, I'm going to show you how we've done so far. We're doing this so far. Then I'm going to put the beautiful color on next. We're going to put the color on next. Let me get it down there. And then Jeremy's going to put the bow on. We're going to put the sunflowers on. We probably will work through the commercial, guys, so that we can kind of get further ahead.
But here's the thing, too, guys. Now, Kelly has this basket lid. If you don't have one of these, you can still use a wide variety of things from your home to create this.
Yeah,
it won't look exactly the same, but it will be similar.
I bought a whole new laundry basket, but it didn't have a lid. And I brought it home, and Dave says, this one doesn't have a lid. Why don't we just use the one that we have that doesn't have a lid?
Right.
So, yeah.
Okay, do you mind, can I place the bow, or do you
place the bow, you go ahead.
Because I got to zhuzh it.
Okay, the bow's going to be zhuzhed.
Wait, I need to make that shorter, sorry.
And then when we come back,
do you want me to glue it down or no?
Whatever you want.
I'm going to stick it in, and then...
I think glue is probably a good idea, just to
I'm gonna
solidify.
Secure the bow and fluff it, and I'm going to also glue it down just in case, but I'm going to wait till we put the sunflower on to make sure we have room. Okay, don't go in, more crafting after this.
Yes.
We'll be back.
This is fun.
Okay, hold on, let me get that down there.
You got it. Oh, that looks great.
See, and then once we put that flower,
yes, I love it.